What is going on, everybody? How are we all doing? And welcome back today to the brand new player review on FIFA 17. And today we are going to be looking at the recently released Player of the Month, Dele Alli. If you do enjoy this player review, make sure to leave a massive thumbs up in this video. If we can get this over 45 likes, that would be unbelievable. And don't forget, if this is your first time around here to the channel, click that subscribe button down below, become a part of the Nidge Nation. But we're going to kick things off, as we always do, with the basic information of a Dele Alli. He's standing at 6 foot and 2 inches tall. He's got high to medium work rates, 3-star skill moves, and a 3-star weak foot. And his base card and in-game stats, his base card's an 85, sorry, his card rating is an 85 overall. His base card, you're looking at an 80 pace, 86 dribbling, 86 shooting, 82 passing, 85 physical, and 68 defending. So some really well-rounded stats there. And he's also got his top 5 in-game stats: 97 stamina, 96 aggression, 95 positioning, 91 short passing, and 18 on ball control. Also coming with the flair, long shot taker, and technical dribbler traits and specialities. You can see the team that we used him in on the screen now. We played him originally at that cam position in the 4-3-1-2, but for the last 2 games I tried him at right centre midfield. I'll tell you why in just a second. And in the 5 games that we played with this Dele Alli card, he came away with 3 goals and 1 assist, which isn't brilliant, but like I said, I'll talk a bit more about what I enjoyed about this card in a second, and that may have impacted his return a little bit. As we start to get into these clips now of him in action, the reason I played him at right centre mid, I'll say it straight away. For me, cams, I like them to have 3 things: 4-star skill moves, which he doesn't have, a better weak foot than 3-star, which he doesn't have, and I like them to be sort of small, weavy, agile players, like your Christian Eriksen's, your David Silva's, Cazorla's, people like that. And Ali is not that kind of player. I really struggle to get a lot out of him in that cam position. I just do think that's why. It's just my personal preference for small, weavy, technically gifted players, if that makes sense. Whereas when I moved him into that right centre midfield role, I got so much more out of him. He's fantastic as a ball carrier, like a Yaya Toure kind of player, where you can just pick the ball up deep. He's got decent strength in the middle of the park. He can just leg it through the middle of the park, taking on players and just opening up the game. He's got fantastic passing as well. His link up was absolutely brilliant, and also his height was a bit of a negative for me at cam, which might say strange, whereas at central midfield, it's great to have someone you can aim at with goal kicks. He's got a bit more of a physical presence about him because of that height as well, which is good in central midfield. So for me, he is a lot better suited to how I personally play as a central midfielder rather than a cam. I'd be interested to know how you guys use him. If you use him at cam or central mid, let me know in the comments down below. But negatives, his agility wasn't great, which is something I like to have in these kind of players. His weak foot and skill moves, obviously both being 3-star, isn't ideal. However, I will say he was a very fun card to use, and when I put a catalyst card on him as well, it took him to the next level. It made him a lot better. I got a lot more out of him with that catalyst card. It improves his pace and his defending and makes him a very well-rounded central midfielder, which is, like I say, where I got the most out of him. Overall, we're going to be giving him a 7.8 out of 10. He cost me around 80 to 100k to complete, so he's not cheap. But I do think if you're looking for a strong central midfielder with a good long shot in the middle of the park, can do a bit of everything, then he is definitely worth picking up. I'll be interested to know, like I say, if you're using him at cam or centre mid, if you've already unlocked him, let me know in that comment section down below. But this is going to round up the player review, lads. Make sure to leave a big thumbs up if you did enjoy, like I've already mentioned, and I'll speak to you all in tomorrow's video. Nidge out.
Yo, he's Nidge, plays with big games and player reviews are getting insane. He entertains while he elevates. His video quality resonates. On career mode, he got lots of vids uploading off and he's rocking it. He's got the confidence in all his commentaries. Videos range, they often vary. Got need for speed and a road to glory. Just watching vids and you know the story. The content is underrated, I'm understating, so don't ignore the like and subscribe button.